so here I am back at Guitar Center. I came here on the 30th of June and had a little shopping spree, and one of the things I bought was this orange micro dark amplifier. I was pretty excited about it. Watched a bunch of reviews, saw Ola England rocking it out, and I wanted to rock it out. Well, it didn't work. So I got home, plugged into it, turned it on, nothing. And I mean, it powered up, but it just no sound. And I checked the headphone jack and I got sound out of there, but it was way lower than it should have been. So anyways, I go online, I go on to Orange Amplification, you know, I'm registering the product, and I explained the situation. They emailed me back and they said that it sounded like it was a preamp issue, and this has a preamp tube in it, a 12AX7. So then they recommended that I contact the store that I bought it from. So at that time, Guitar Center here in Lubbock was already closed. So I waited the next day anxiously until they opened at noon, called, and they said to contact the Pro Coverage, because I bought the Pro Coverage insurance on it, and I bought it. So they gave me the number, and of course it's the same number that was in this pamphlet. So I call them, and guess what they say? Well, it's within the store's 45-day return policy, so I got to contact the store. So I call the store, and they say the only way I can do it is to come to the store. Well, I live over 100 miles away from this store, and it's just a complete runaround, and it really aggravated me. Anyways, so I emailed Guitar Center corporate and said, look, this is a 200-mile round trip for me, plus a tank of gas, just to return something that should have never been defective in the first place. And I'll say this, when I took this out of the box, the amplifier itself was not in plastic. You know, usually when you buy something new like that, it's wrapped in plastic. This was not. And also, there was no paperwork in the box. And I told this to the Guitar Center, and they said, well, it sounds like it was probably a return. So they sold me a return that didn't work. You know, we buy stuff online and they say, hey, it's all tested out and everything, if it is even a return. Well, this was supposed to be brand new. And of course, I came to the store and bought it. Don't question, I just buy it and I'm going to leave with it. Don't think I got to test it out before I leave. Well, anyways, here I am back at the Guitar Center. And guess what? They don't have another one in stock. So I guess I'm either going to get a refund or just buy something else. I really wanted to try this amp out, and I'm curious about orange amplifiers anyways. They got some other orange amplifiers. So anyways, here I am. I got to pee again. I mean, they opened just now. I planned this out to get here right as they open, and I'm going to go in here and see if I can't rectify this. So wish me luck. Pro Coverage and return policy, if you don't live close to the store, guess what? It sucks. Here I go. Here I go again on my own. Wish me luck. So they said it would be no problem to do a return exchange or whatever I wanted to do. So I'm over here at the amps looking around, see if I can't find something. They only have one orange amp, and my thing is I want an effects loop, and it doesn't have an effects loop. Alright, so I came up here to either exchange my micro dark for another one, which they don't have one, or get a refund, or just get something else. So I'm plugged in right now to this Vox AC10, and it doesn't have a direct out, but I do have an SM57. I can mic it. It doesn't have an effects loop either. However, the nature of the amp being a primarily clean amp, I can run right to the front of it. So I'm trying this sucker out. Good Lord. There's a 312AX and I think 312 EL6s in it. You know, one of the tubes for the reverb, of course. Got the master reverb, top boost, normal. No effects loop, no line out. This is old school. I'd have to be micing it, going in the front with effects. Sounds pretty cool though. This wasn't one I came after, but I'm sure thinking about it. I think I'd get it for around $600 thereabouts. Very interesting. All right, so like I completely switched gears. Now I'm looking at this one here. It's Vox. New one in the box, and it's just less wattage. It doesn't have the tremolo either. But I played that one down here, this AC30 down here, or AC15, I guess it is. And it just sounded amazing, absolutely amazing. But it does have that big old ding in it. I tried that orange, it's solid state, and I just didn't really like the clean sound of it. So trying this one out, and it sounds amazing too. It's a 10 watt, 1x10 amp. No trim, but it does have reverb. And any pedals I run through it, I'd be going right to the front. But come in here, wanted to exchange my micro dark for another one. I'm gonna probably walk out here with one of these amps. I'm out of control. So I completely flipped the script. I had that low end orange micro dark. It didn't work. So I came in here and I got this AC10, all tube. It doesn't have a direct out. It doesn't have an effects loop, but that's not what I'm using it for anyways. I am gonna run a reverb pedal in the front of it, and I'm gonna mic it. But I think this is more up my alley. And then I exchanged my light and I got a full wash light. That's what I wanted the other one to be, but it wasn't. So this was my return trip, and I got the pro coverage on this one. But the difference between this one and the micro is I played it first. I know it works and it sounds freaking amazing. All right, see you in a bit.